Here we go. Cornishman Day again, day. In a bad old day out. He's a bit cooler, but then he's dry. That's one good thing. He's dry. So we got tech. Just be careful. That's all. Don't go falling down on the leaves or nothing. Anyhow, everybody's all right. Staying well as best as we can. That's all I can say. Now, birthdays today. Got one today. Is Sandra Cowley today? Is her birthday today? So, and also what I forgot to say as well. There is no cup of tea in the Salvation Army in Hale today. It's had to be postponed. All right. Now, Holly Sharif. That's Sally Crier's uh, daughter from Phelps. It's her birthday tomorrow, and it was her daughter's birthday early part of the week. I did see her and I wished them happy birthday, but I don't know her name. Now, Saturday is Alan Oliver, is his birthday. Marlene Edwards is her birthday on Saturday, and Mike Mitchell, another friend of mine, is his birthday on Saturday. And then on Sunday is a great friend of mine, Paul Phillips, over there at Holston, is his birthday. So happy birthday to you there on Sunday, Paul. Just enjoy yourself. Don't eat too much cake. That's all I can say. Now, another little story. Gordy Ferguson took over the Wreckers pub so we could live down here. Wow, he tried to fit in like they do now. You know what I mean. First night he was in the pub, he gave out free beer, which was very popular. Next thing you know, he was trying to play euchre with the lads at dinner time. Gordy couldn't fathom out at all. He didn't understand the language for a start. When one of the boys said he was sitting tighter than a gin, Gordy went up to the bar and poured out a gin. He couldn't understand that joke. Penny right left in your hand and still get him beat. So he gave up euchre as a bad job. Gordy thought the best thing he could do was to get to know his customers better. Well, that was all right up to a point, but really Gordy couldn't get the hang of things at all. Take, for instance, what happened with old Jan. Now, old Jan was a regular in the pub. All the locals know Jan was deeper than Docote. He would come in the pub every night, 10 to 10, regular as clockwork. Old Jan would sit in the corner of the bar. He'd order 3 pints, which he would ask for when he went on the go. Old Jan would down 3 pints, one after the other, and was gone again by 10:30. This made Gordy brim cautious. So one night he said to old Jan, "You come in every night, Jan, and order 3 pints. Don't say a word to nobody, and go again home by 10:30. Oh, that's right," said Jan, before he knocked back his first pint. "Why always 3 pints?" Gordy asked. Old Jan was dagging for a bit of peace and quiet, but he thought he'd better be polite, 'cause those up country chap obviously didn't all know better. "Well," said Jan, for dropping beer, "'tis like this. I have a pint for myself, a pint for my brother up Lanson, and a pint for my other brother down in Alson. Then I drink their health. That's why I always have 3 pints, if you see what I mean." With that, old Jan finished his beer and made his way home. Gordy was feeling bare pleased with himself for getting to know the locals better. Everything went on for that for a week or two. When one evening old Jan come in the usual time, he only had ordered 2 pints of beer. First of all, Gordy thought he was going under order another one for later on, but after he finished his second pint, Jan made for the door. Next night the same thing happened. Well, Gordy was dagging to know what 'twas all about. So just as old Jan was leaving after his 2 pints, Gordy says, "Can I have a word with you, Jan?" If you must," says Jan, wondering what was up the country fellow was going to come out with. Well, Gordy hesitated, 'cause he reckoned he was a bit of a delicate subject. "It's like this, Jan. Every night for months you come in ordering 3 pints, and I dunno what it all was all about, 'cause you told me. One for yourself, one for your brother up there in Lansing, and for the other one for your brother down Elson, which I suppose was drinking their health." "Oh, that's right," replied Jan, after he got his pipe going up again. "Well," Gordy continued, "I was wondering if anything has happened with one of your brothers, with only you ordering 2 pints though last night for a couple of nights." Well, old Jan looked at Geordie for a brer while, wondering if Geordie was quite fitty in the head. Then Jan took a geek round the bar to make sure nobody was listening. He gave Geordie a nod to come a bit closer. To tell you the truth, Geordie, Jan whispered, and I don't want this spread around. My brothers is both all right, but I've stopped drinking myself. Take care. Have a nice weekend.